to take a step into a giant puzzle.
What is your condition?
I don't know. Something just hit my car. I don't know how to explain it. Strange.
Are you, what's your condition? Are you okay?
Something attacked my car. I heard the glass breaking and the brakes locked up. I don't know what's going on.
10-4, I'll get hold of 406 Stephen and send him on his way.
You and I are about to take a step into a giant puzzle. The mystery begins on the barren landscape of Marshall County, Minnesota. On August 27th, 1979, Deputy Val Johnson experiences something incredible.
And suddenly the light that had been there suddenly became here, and it struck my vehicle, causing some damage to it.
I feel that whatever Val told me about the light and the strange incident was true. I don't doubt Val in any way.
Hoax doesn't seem very likely in this case, not only for what all of Johnson's colleagues and friends have indicated about the man, but because of the unusualness of the effects.
Mr. Meridian French, a crash technician for the Ford Motor Company.
A request was made by Mr. Alan Henry to Ford Motor Company, and through the normal chain of command down to the glass division, I, as the so-called glass expert, was asked to come out and examine the windshield. The cracks in this particular windshield are not unusual in themselves, any one of which I could reproduce myself in the laboratory, but as a group, they're unusual.
French traced the outlines of the shattered windshield in order to analyze the fracture.
I'm convinced that the fractures, as we see here, were made by some type of a blow from the outside of the glass by some firm, probably hard object, but with not sufficient force to crush the glass, but enough force to bend the glass to the point of breaking it. I have not seen anything like this before. They are extremely unusual.
The car itself had busted headlights. The windshield was broke. One of the red lights on top of the roof was broke. The antennas were bent backward, where if an object would have struck them, they should have been bent forward. But they were bent the opposite way, as if some force had bent them. Val Johnson's a very good fellow, and he's a good officer. He has 3 young children and a nice wife, and he's a very reliable person. And my feeling was that whatever happened was strange and unknown, and there was no doubt in my mind that Val was telling what he actually saw.
This is Deputy Val Johnson and his wife, Roseanne, everybody. Val, since that incredible experience that has shocked us all, have you had any other experiences, any other close encounters?
No, sir, no.
Had you had any before this?
No, this is the first one.
Well, how has it changed your life?
Well, it's brought our family unit closer together.
Because it scared everybody so much, you mean?
Well, there was a lot of people confused about it, and a lot of unusual stories that came out about it. But it's brought us closer together as a family unit.
Was it a religious experience for you? Many times these events are a religious experience.
Upon reflection afterwards, it's been about 6 months now. Upon reflection, we've kind of come to the conclusion that perhaps the Creator has made other things that we can't readily see or readily identify, and perhaps this is one of the things we encountered out on the road.
Certainly a humbling experience. Thank you, Roseanne and Val, for sharing your feelings about your experience with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.